Hey everybody, I will be talking today about how essential oils can be potent and what the process is for them to be potent. And like I talked about yesterday, the potency is extremely important, just like purity is extremely important. You can't take one without the other. You really, if you want to have effective essential oils, you really do need to have both of them, the purity and the potency. So how do we find out, or how can we know if an essential oil is potent? Well, we know that essential oils come from plants. Move this chair out of the way. We know that essential oils come from plants. So where do these plants grow? This is a very, very important thing. Or they don't just come from plants, they come from the rind of citrus fruits. It just depends on the oil that you want to have. And I wish I had a couple of oranges with me because that is the best illustration. So let's just pretend that I have two oranges here. That if I told you the orange in my left hand is from the state of Maine, grown in a greenhouse. And it looks exactly like this orange, which comes from Florida. Which orange would you pick to eat? The one from Maine or the one from Florida? And I would say that's pretty much a no-brainer choice. The one from Florida is the one we would pick. But why? Because the one from Maine grew in the greenhouse. It probably tastes okay, so why not pick that one? The truth of the matter is, each plant, each fruit has a home. Florida is the home for oranges. I'm not saying that's the only home. I'm just using that as this example. Florida is the home for oranges. So that means the soil, the weather, is going to be perfect for that particular plant or fruit's chemistry makeup. And it's going to give you the best tasting fruit, and the rind, or the outside of it, is going to give you the best oil that you can get, is when you get it from that particular place. And just like peppermint comes from the northwest of the United States. That's peppermint's home. And so that is the best climate that you can get, the best soil that you can get, and it's going to be the most potent because the chemical structure of the plant has not been changed. When you move a plant from one location, its home, to a different location, it's not going to be as good. Just like if I had lavender growing in my backyard. I live in North Carolina. And if I had lavender growing in my backyard, it might be fine, it might be nice, but it does not have the same chemical structure as lavender grown from France, because France is the home of lavender. India is the home for lemongrass. I mean, all these places have a specific climate and soil that work to enhance and make the chemical structure of that plant exactly what it needs to be. And when you move it to a different place, it's not going to be a very good quality. The quality immediately goes down. I'm not saying it goes away completely, but it goes down, and it won't be nearly as effective. And there are some companies that have their own farms where they grow like a lot of plants, maybe on one farm or something like that, or they'll grow plants like lavender all over the world. Well, lavender doesn't belong all over the world. It only belongs in France. And there is one other country that lavender comes from, and I can't remember what it is. But anyway, that is the biggest thing. And when you buy an essential oil, you want to make sure that what you're getting is very potent. Another example is, for instance, frankincense. There are 3 different kinds, and those are the scientific names I'm not good with, and I can't remember those different kinds. And you can purchase 3 separate bottles of frankincense, of the different species of the frankincense. But it is not going to be as potent as if you can combine all of them into one bottle. This is very important. This is why certain brands, if they are highly potent, will work better, will help people to feel better, as opposed to a different kind where, you know, you can go to any place in the United States and pick whatever kind of plant you want, and even if it's not where it comes from, and make an essential oil out of it, it's not going to be as good. So this is why I feel so strongly about this, because I have seen people who have used a lesser quality oil and it didn't help them feel any better, as opposed to an essential oil that is 100% pure and highly potent, and it really helps them to feel better. It helps to build up the immune system, so your immune system can fight what it needs to fight. It makes it nice and strong. This is what it means to have a potent essential oil. So just as a recap from yesterday, if you're just looking for purity and you're looking for third-party testing that it's pure, if that's all you're looking for, it's not going to go very far. It's better than an adulterated oil, that's for sure. But you also need to check and see that it is potent. And a way to find out where a company grows their crops, you can go on their website. You can send them an email asking them, how do you grow your plants? Where do you grow them? And you usually, I'm not saying every company does this, but most of the time they'll let you know. And you can look on their website, and sometimes they'll show all the places in the world where they maybe have a farm, or maybe they help other people and giving them a job so they can have a farm. And that will tell you, do they just do they combine everything, or do they get their plants from specific locations? And that's exactly where those plants come from. That's where they belong. And I'm telling you, it makes a huge difference. It really, really does. I really strongly encourage, if you're going to use essential oils, please do this. Because this is stuff that you're putting on your body and into your body. And you want to get the best bang for your buck, really. You don't want to go with something that's cheaper, or maybe just something because your friend told you about it, so it must be good. Do your own research. Check it out. And I will talk again tomorrow a little bit more about different ways that companies can do this and how they source their plants, and really the best way to do that is and how to find out if a company does their best to get the purest and the best plants possible. So I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I hope you all have a good day, and we'll see you tomorrow.